Welcome and welcome back to all that the wind has brought here, to another episode of Roots of Pacha, where it's a new season with all new animals to discover. We're watering a plant in the jungle, and we have a new baby guanaco. So very exciting things are happening today. We're going to take a look at our crops and see what has come to level 5 and what is not. We may be done with a lot of them. So we'll take a quick glance here. And Vuok has finished upgrading our gold spices bracelet. So that's exciting. Nothing going on today. Tomorrow will be Ada's birthday, but that's not a big deal. We wanted to work on some of the romanceable characters. So that's going to be Era, Ivan, Jag. Now, Gelrod. What do I give to you, sir? Let's see if there's something we've got a bunch of. Maybe he likes wine, you know? You never know. Maybe he likes wine. Let's take a quick look here at our seeds. So, I would like fall seeds. We're gonna need... Oh, chili is summer and fall, so that's great. I think we should plant some more chilies, though. Butternut squash we don't need. Cabbage we do. Cassava we definitely do. Garbanzo we don't. And it's already in the ground anyway. Chilies we're doing. Corn is fall. Finally corn. Okay. Fennel. Onion. Prickly pear. And pumpkin. As well as sweet potato. And sunflowers. So, things that regrow is going to be prickly pear. Let's get some of those in the ground. We don't know much about cassava yet, but I believe it was a single harvest crop. Let's get some more chilies in the ground. Let's see. And some pumpkins, because those take 15 days. So we're going to get as many pumpkins into the ground as we possibly can. Buckwheat's only 6. I'm not worried about that. That's 7. Fennel's a full-on 10. And corn is 9. So let's actually do a little bit of this. Let's get corn instead of buckwheat. Let's get fennel instead of cabbage. Cabbage takes 7, that's fine. Prickly pear regrows. Pumpkins we're going to put pretty close up here at the front. Instead of... Oh, onions actually regrow, so those are going to be important. So let's do pumpkins instead of buckwheat for right now. And then we'll come to buckwheat later. Let's do something like that. So as soon as Grandpa's up, we'll talk to him. And that's going to be before we start dealing with the fields anyway. So that's fine. Let's get all of these grains put away that we possibly can. And yeah, that's perfect. That'll be fine. And then let's grab out our fake meat. Dates are just going to need to be sold unless they can be pickled. Let's actually see. Can they be pickled? Can we pickle dates? We cannot. Okay. Well, that answers that question. So, what we will grab out of here instead then is more lettuce. Because we can. And I think that's going to do well for us. Okay. We'll clear out the last of the lettuce here as quick as we can. Let's get some more fake meat on the grill. Let's grab out some more wine for right now. And then we'll put away all of this vinegar. And we'll grab out the last of our quinoa. Well, not the last of our quinoa. Honestly, it's nowhere near the last of our quinoa, but it's some quinoa at least. Before we pop that back into there. And then we'll talk to Grandpa. If your heart calls to you, you should follow it. I always have. Thank you, Grandpa. Let's grab cassava, chili, more corn, sure. Let's just grab a bunch of stuff, honestly. Let's just grab a whole bunch of stuff. All the stuff. And buckwheat as well, because why not? And cabbage, because we haven't fully done that yet. And sure, let's do sunflowers too, because who cares? Alright, so I'm going to start the water pump. Then I'm going to come check on the animals. And then, she's still not quite ready. So, let's do... Let's do chickens. Sure. Let's start breeding chickens. Alright. Then, of course, we'll check out the barns a little bit. We find ourselves with stuff, but nothing that needs cleaning right now, right? No. Excellent. That's good news. Okay. That's wonderful news. So, let's run down to our house, and we'll get the cheese going for today, and we will just grab 2 of these. We'll do a quick sell run, because we need to do a quick harvest. So some pickles, some meat, some cheese, some dates, and that's good. Why are you up here? Okay. Then we go down here to our shed. Oh, and I forgot the wine. Or juice, I should say. It's juice. And we'll pop all of this in. Actually, you guys don't necessarily need to be witnessing this anymore. This, I hope I get into the habit, this will be the last time you have to view this. And don't worry, I'm gonna get this layout done better very soon. We're going to start trying to collect some more fodder, I think. It's going to be really good for us. Because winter's coming anyway, and that's going to be something that we need to do. So there goes the juice. That's great. Grab the ibex. Just double check all these trees. Oh, I missed a couple of dates yesterday, so that's fine. Come on. Okay. And if you guys will bear with me for just a minute here, I will take care of all of this mess. Actually, no, wait. It's planting day. Who am I kidding? You guys are supposed to be here for this. Hopefully, I will shortly be able to figure out how to actually pick these things up as well. So sunflowers are actually done if we want them to be, which is awesome. Because we really don't do all that much with them. But also it means we don't have to worry about them. And that's going to be very crucial for us. Because we are going to need to plant just so much stuff. So painfully much stuff here. Just such a painful amount of stuff. But it's fine. We'll get her done. And then hopefully fairly soon, we'll actually get the opportunity to do some other stuff that isn't just the field, because all we'll have to do for a little while is just run the water pumps. And I think that's going to be great for us. I mean, we'll have a little bit of chilies and a little bit of garbanzo and the honey and stuff, but that's not too bad. For a few days at least. While we wait for stuff to grow. But yeah, this should turn out quite well for us. And I'm very much so looking forward to this. Okay. So, first off, let us take a look here at what we've got going on. So, first off, things that regrow. That's our prickly pears and our onions. And I think it's just our prickly pears, our onions, and our chilies. So, we will start with the prickly pear, I think. And there's going to be quite a bit of that. Excellent. Then we'll move on to onion. And we'll do our chilies over here, I guess. Separate them a little bit from the other group of chilies, but that's fine. Okay. Then we're going to need things that take a long time. Like the pumpkins. Okay. And then things that we need, like the corn. Because we need that for dishes. And then the whole game will freeze, and that's fine too. Get all this corn up in here. Then cassava, just because we don't have much information on it yet. So I want as much of that in the ground as we can. Fennel, because it takes a while. Okay, and then I think it was cabbages and then buckwheat. And don't worry, we'll get more cassava. We just don't have it yet. Okay. And that's that. Then we're going to the jungle. That's our next task. Before even giving anyone any gifts. So we've got some more cassava to harvest out of here. Perfect. And then traveling up here, this plant will need water to grow. So let's grow it. Alright. We'll grab up these mangoes just because we can. Or we won't. That's fine too. But I think that helps with our harvesting skill a little. And then we will go to the forest. And we'll come down the mountain and we'll look for our boars and our ibex. Okay. And as we run down the cliffside, what might we find? Gray boar. Same boar herd as last time, it looks like. Unless you're new. Nope, that's a baby black boar. That doesn't help us. I'm pretty sure those are both the same. I mean, I'll check anyway. That's chocolate. So, not quite, but we do have chocolate boars. Ibex here. Got some cocos, but that's about it. That won't do us any good. So home we go. Oop, actually. Are you up for some adventure in the caves? Of course. Caves are sacred places to my people. My friends and I would pretend to get lost in them, even though we never did. Then I discovered ice baths. It was just a silly challenge at first, but there was something about them I loved. The keepers sit in icy water to train their inner fire. Zeta and Havri were sure my tolerance for the cold was another sign that I was chosen. But it wasn't the spirits that drew me to the water. It was the challenge. Let me show you. Jump in. We won't do it for long. Yeah, this is safe. Relax your mind and focus on your breath. It's your fire. Feel how your body wants to run, but your mind holds you here. Learning that control is the ultimate power. I see what you mean. Sometimes we're so much more capable than we realize. Let's go warm up. Thanks for doing that with me. It's funny, I've always gone places brave people go. But when it came to my own sister, I was too afraid to disappoint her. It's been nice lately. Let's sit. I roasted us some roots. They're my specialty. Even Took likes them. After a cold dunk in the water, there's nothing better than a hot meal next to a fire. Especially when it's shared with a friend. That was fun. Okay. So now we need to run off to bed. Because everybody else is going to be asleep. It's 10:30 at night, unfortunately. But that's okay. We got the mass planting taken care of. I know we kind of took off running, and I know that there were some things we didn't get planted. Because I wanted to plant the last of the cabbages, and then I realized I didn't say that out loud to anyone. I want to save some spots for more pumpkins for tomorrow. I think that's going to be vitally important to us, that we get as many pumpkins in the ground as we can at first. Because the other things, yeah, we'll be able to plant them. But we need to put a lot of pumpkins in the ground. Or we're just not going to finish off pumpkins in the time we have allotted. Because our pumpkins are rank 3. But honestly, I think we might need even more. So I want to fill this up with pumpkins before we call it. I just realized that I didn't get enough vinegar going for all of the pickles that need making. So that's my bad. I should have at least put more vinegar in. Let's get the wine out. Okay, we'll put all this stuff away. We'll grab out the vinegar. And use up 10 more of that. Perfect. Hopefully those will be done by morning. And then let's go grab a whole bunch of stuff out of the water wheel. So that we can do some things with that. And it's working as a mill currently. We're going to get it started working as a press tomorrow. And then we're going to throw in all of these sunflowers. We're going to come over this way. And what I'm thinking we do here is, one, I'm going to need some type of plant meat here that's high quality. But then I say, let's grab out some juice to go and stick in that other bin that we have over by the shed. And then we'll head home. So all this juice here is perfect. I need the ibex or we're never gonna make it. We probably still won't make it, but at least being on the back of the ibex will help us. Maybe. Can we do it? Can we get to bed? Ah! We made it. Oh my god, we made it. Alright, we made it! We're up to 654,000 clan prosperity, to which we contributed 4330 today. We'll give her a save. We're breeding our first set of chickens. And we're up to 36,661. We will awaken to still needing to water the plant and still needing to pick up our jewelry. And Otta's birthday. As well as still not having given any gifts this week. But hopefully we're going to be able to start working on that because we're not going to have to deal so much with the field for the next few days. So that'll be nice. I got to think about things Vada might like, things Gelrod might like, and things Mana might like. She's been neutral to everything thus far. So we'll have to see with her. And then we can go back to other villagers. But I would like for us to be able to decide who we want to date. So, that's going to be really important for us. I'd love to hear your comments and thoughts about that one as well. If you have an opinion, state it so that we can work on going for that person. We're getting pretty good with the new ostrich. We need one more heart here. And then we do have some animals that are sick that we need to deal with. But we'll work on that. We will work on that. River's nowhere near where we need her to be, neither are the horses. But that's okay. We're working on these things, and that'll be alright. And then we have the new baby Wanako as well. So this is all really, really exciting. But it's all going to have to wait. For with the saving of the game and the ending of the day, we have come to the end of the episode. If you guys like what you see, please feel free to hit that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. But until next time, may the wind bring you on another journey. And don't forget to dance.